take a wild guess what we are about to talk about in this video. We had a roadmap because on December the 16th, 2 days before the Terminator event was supposed to release for Ghost Recon Breakpoint, they decided to delay it. Then we went pretty much a month and a half without hearing a single thing about it until the day before title update 1.1.0 or whatever that bloody update was. Then we had the Terminator event the following day. They put out a roadmap saying that in January we'll get the Terminator event. Yes, we did, right at the end of the month, but we still got it in January. I've logged onto Twitter, I've seen a post from Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Bearing in mind, on the roadmap, in February, it stated that there would be a new immersive experience. Alongside that, we were supposed to get an engineer class. I've logged on because I've been checking Twitter every single day because the community developers for this game, like the people in charge of the community, don't seem to be doing what they are paid to do. They do not keep any of us in the loop about what is going on with this game. And it's already had a really incredibly bad reception from the moment it launched. But we've had an article they have posted, and it's about the immersive mode update. Bearing in mind, when they posted this was 5 days before the end of February. And remember, they stated in February, we're getting this new immersive experience. So this post reads, Ghosts. Earlier this year, we shared that the new immersive mode and the engineer class were coming by the end of February. After careful consideration by our development team, we have decided to move their release. Our objective with the new immersive mode is to provide an impactful update to the game using your feedback as the foundation. The immersive mode is built upon the results of the community survey, your observations gathered by our community managers, they're the ones that aren't bothering with us, and workshops with the Delta Company, alongside extensive playtesting. We are in the process of creating an experience that will change the way you are able to play Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. The complexity of integrating this new mode has proven to be a challenge, and we want to ensure that the experience will be a great one when it releases. So we're getting the same garbage thrown in our face time and time again. We want to make sure this is great. We want this to be polished. That is their only excuse. The only thing they can use that a portion of the community will back them up with. But it's got to the point where this game has become an absolute joke. There has been nothing to do for such a long time. We had the raid, we smashed out the raid. All of the intel in that raid that dragged it out to make it hours and hours to complete it. Then we sat there with nothing else to do because the story was completed, the side missions have been done, we've reached the maximum gear score after defeating that stupid system they put in place. But then they carry on to say, the immersive mode will still release this spring, so I'm guessing we can expect it sometime in 2021. We will share more firm timing as soon as we are able. The engineer class will be released alongside the immersive mode, and we are hoping to release episode 2 with this title update as well. We understand that you have been requesting more transparent communication, and we aim to provide this whenever possible, so in other words, that's never coming. There are a lot of moving parts in development which has made locking in dates challenging, so we haven't been able to communicate as much as we would have liked. We apologise for that, and will be providing details on these upcoming editions starting early next month. Check back in on March the 5th for an intel drop on the immersive mode. / the Ghost Recon team. So I'm not going to make this video much longer, I really can't be bothered. There's just a couple of things I'd like to say. Bullshit to their whole, we're going to start being transparent, we can't lock in dates, no. They are already struggling to release the immersive mode and an engineer class. Releasing episode 2 with whatever that's going to release is pretty much going to, they think it's challenging now. Add that into your update, you're making things worse for yourself. But alongside that, before the Terminator event, literally the day before, we had a title update. And what happened when they released that title update? That servers literally shit themselves. Them servers could not handle the load or whatever was going on. There were huge problems. Trees weren't even sticking in the ground. Normally, you look to the top of a tree, like the peak of the tree, and you see the branches and the leaves swaying. Well, it didn't happen like that. When I loaded the game up on the day of the release of the title update, it was happening in the opposite way. The trees from the base up to maybe 2 or 3 foot before the top of it, that bit was swaying, yet the top was sat steadily in place. They delayed the Terminator event. The raid had literally game or raid breaking bugs to the point where you could glitch it and the bosses sat still. There was a DMR glitch in the game. People found a workaround instantly and started abusing it the day after they had supposedly patched it. This development team, I've backed them ever since, like even before the game come out. They announced it and then a few months later they released it. Everyone said this game is fucking shocking, but what did I do? I went and backed it. A lot of players will know that I said I'd rather play Breakpoint than Division 2 at that time, and things changed. Like, I'm not getting into that too deep, but I said that at one stage. I've backed these developers ever since the game come out, and I'm sick and tired of it. I'm not doing it anymore. I will still play the game, yes, but I'm not going to sit there waiting for updates and stuff. I'm not going to log onto Twitter every day and find out. I'm going to hope and pray that they're actually going to start being a little bit more transparent. I will come onto Twitter on March the 5th. I will check out what they have to say. I will let you guys know exactly what they are saying. But my guess is that this update isn't coming out for a while, and then all the stuff that they've said that's coming in March and April is just going to be pushed back as well. Like, if I've got one bit of advice, and trust me, I'm not a developer, I don't know how hard the job is or anything like that, but if I have one piece of advice, if you're putting out a roadmap, you have these things set up, like you're supposed to be ready for them. And as I said in an angry tweet to the developers, take a leaf out of Anthem's book. Look at all the trouble they have got for indefinitely delaying their roadmaps several times. The Ghost Recon developers haven't actually done that, but you might as well say that's the case because the February update's been delayed. That's going to cause the March and April updates to be delayed too. If not, then we might get the March update and then all of a sudden this immersive mode drops in April with whatever else is supposed to come in April. But as I said, I'm not going to sit there like dwelling on this game. I'm having fun on Division 2. I'm going to be playing other games. We've got Doom Eternal March the 20th. As far as I'm concerned, I don't even know what to say. It's an absolute mess at this stage. I'm just really hoping they can pull their fingers out, they can get all this stuff sorted, and they can actually release some content, because I'd love to play the game. I just have no reason to at the moment. But that's going to do it for the video. Let me know your thoughts and stuff in the comments. I apologise if it's long, but I haven't rambled in a little while, and they're saying exactly what they said back in December, and it hasn't changed 3 months later. Can it change any time within the next year? But that's it for the video. As I said, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.